Grand Rise. Grand Rise. I hope everyone is doing well tonight, because it is late. Silly. All right, we're gonna get some messages for the divine film. Find out what's important, what we need to know. Peace, y'all. I hope everyone is doing well tonight. One moment, guys. I forgot the damn book. So we got this book here. All right, so let's get going. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides, give me some messages for the divine film. One moment. Peace, guys. I hope everyone is doing well. We're going to get some messages for the divine goddesses, the divine femmes. What do we need to know, ancestors, angels, spirit guides? Give us some messages. Thank you. All right. So let's get some messages. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides. Give us some messages for the guides, the goddesses. What do we need to know at this time in regards to our bodies, or, you know, our path in life, what we need to do. Peace, everybody. How y'all doing? What messages do we need for the sisters? And even if it's for the brothers or whatever, whoever it's for. But more so for the divine feminine energy, for healing or whatever we're needing to do. What do we need? What messages do you have for the divine goddesses at this time, ancestors, angels, and spirit guides? Give us some clear, precise, and concise messages. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. So we have, I declare, decree, and establish that all self-limiting beliefs are cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. So you're going to burn that on ancestor money and release it. Then we have, I declare, decree, and establish that all blockages of my financial material resources are now cleared from my energy and spirit and in flesh. So you're going to burn that. So it's very important to be abundant in your financial situation, because again, like, guys, we don't want to be needing any man to help us or feeling as if we need a man to assist us in our financial situations. You know, if we are abundant, you know, that would be less of our worries. You know, this is what a lot of the men, some men, not all, don't want women to have. They don't want women, some men do not want women to be financially independent, because if we're independent, then we won't be fully sufficient, and then we'll have to need the men to take care of us. And that's what we're not needing anymore. You know, so it's time for us to start working on our financial gains, you know, and this could be a problem for a lot of the women at this time. So, you know, believe it or not, there are men who want to stop the divine femme from being successful, you know, and this is a headache for a lot of the women. So I feel like your financial situation is currently disrupting your living situation, your living arrangement at this time. And so this could be something that could be of hindrance to you, and you're trying to figure out ways in order to maintain your financial stability for the women. You know, I feel like as the Queen of Wands, you know, this is telling me that you're definitely stepping into your power, or you're needing to know how. You know, I feel like you may have thought you had it all together at one point, and currently you're feeling as if you lost your power when it comes to your financial gain. And so Spirit is saying, no, you have options here when it comes to your financial material, when it comes to you wanting to manifest and create the life that you want. We got the Ace of Pentacles, so I see that a lot of the women are going to be working on that, you know, because this is a struggle when it comes to you being independent, financially independent, and not needing to want for anything. I'm seeing here when it comes to your financial, when it comes to you being financial independent, I feel like there's going to be a lot of success in the future when it comes to your material gain and what you're needing, you know, when it comes to your life, and, you know, you being determined to be at your best so that you can be successful, grounded, and happy in your financial in your stability. So I'm seeing here that you're going to be able to be secure when it comes to that. So there could have been a time when a lot of the divine femmes were in a very difficult situation. You could have been down on your luck at one point, you know, and I feel like this is something that you've manifested yourself out of, or this is something that you're currently going to be out of in the future. Okay, so with the Magician card in the reversal, clarify the Magician card, Spirit. Magician card in reversal, clarify the Nine of Swords, ancestors, angels, and spirit guides. So what I'm also seeing here is that for a lot of the divine femmes, they're in a place in their life where You know, they're feeling blocked in their in their creativity. Maybe you reached a place in your life where you may be having difficulty manifesting the things that you want. You could be in your head a lot, so your thoughts are currently causing you to be in a very distressful, like like you could be in distress when it comes to what probably has been sent to you or was trying to be sent to you. Um, Clarify this Nine of Swords and just ancestor spirit guides. So what the Most High is saying is that there will be you will feel ignited in your financial gains eventually. I'm seeing here that you're going to be working on it. You're going to be having a new lease on life and your independence and the structure that you're wanting for yourself. I'm seeing here that things are going to become better because you're going to be working on this. You're going to have to learn how to open up your creativity, maybe your solar plexus, or is it your sacral chakra? One of those. I always get them mixed up. But what I'm seeing here is because you may be having some blockages in your gut. You know, I feel like that's where your creativity comes from. So you may be needing to manifest from a more, you may have to be more grounded when it comes to your manifestations. You may be needing to be more grounded when it comes to you manifesting the things that you want in your life. Because you are represented as the Empress here. And with the Three of Pentacles here, this is showing me that there is stability that is happening for you. You know, it's going to happen. You know, it's going to happen where there will be structure in your life when it comes to your financial gains. I see that there will be options for you when you're wanting, if you're wanting to be more you know, satisfied in your abundance, you know. So you're gonna have to work hard at this, and you're gonna have to, you know, there's a time where you're gonna have to start being more grounded when it comes to your mental space. So I feel like there are a lot of people, a lot of the divine femmes who have issues with grounding, you know. So because whatever used to be isn't. Whatever used to be isn't. So what I'm seeing also is that the Most High has cleared out past your past traumas, past situations that weren't serving you. Anything in the past, the Most High is healing. So there could have been stress from the past that you were going through. I feel like you are currently out of that past energy, past life energy. Maybe you did some declarations to end all past relationships that you had, friendships, relationships, past lovers. Maybe you did some emotional cleansing. And now we have the Hangman and the Two of Cups. What is this about, Spirit? Ancestors, give me some messages in regards to this here. What do we need to know? And then we're going to go deeper into the relationships and find out what our blockages are. I got my Lenormand's deck, the old style Lenormand's deck. That's going to give us some deep messages as well. All right. So we got the Six of Swords. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that you may feel like things have been on pause for you when it comes to your relationships. Like you may feel like there were ties to the past that caused you to be in stagnancy. But what I'm seeing here is that it was only in stagnancy because of what was being healed from your past. So now that that's happened, you know, we got the Moon card here. It's not a lot that's going to be revealed, but Spirit is telling you to continue to stay strong in your journey when it comes to moving on in your life, because there is love coming for a lot of the divine femmes. So if you've done a lot of work on yourself, look at this. You know, this is the divine giving you something that is going to be long lasting. So continue to work on yourself. Continue to show yourself approved to the Most High God and your spiritual team. Just continue to do the love work on yourself, and you're gonna see things coming in for you. You know, You're going to get a lot of clarity when it comes to your love life. And I feel like this is the grounding work that you're doing so that you can receive that. So I feel like what Spirit is doing is moving a lot of the dust out the way. So anything that you thought was stagnated when it comes to your creativity, when it comes to your manifestations, Spirit is saying start doing more meditation when it comes to becoming that magician in your life so that you can become stronger in your manifestations. Start manifesting little things. Like if you want to see a red bird or something like that, Spirit is like, just manifest small things too, because I believe that you don't believe you can have what you're actually wanting. I feel like, you know, you don't believe it, but you will be getting justice when it comes to your love life, when it comes to, you know, meeting your divine masculine. There will be options here for you. So continue to stay consistent in your spiritual journey. Spirit is wanting you to be more grounded when it comes to your financial situation. And if that means to make sure that you are blocking out spell work that has been done to block your finances, you know, I feel like that was an issue for a lot of the divine femmes, you know, a lot of the masculine men, karmics, that you probably have walked away from, did not want you to be financially independent. They didn't believe that you could be financially dependent. Independent. They probably like put spell work on you to stop your independence because they don't want you to be independent. You know, watch out for energy like that. People who just want to block you from not becoming your best self, because believe it or not, women, there are a lot of men out here who do spell work to try to block you and keep you chasing them. They literally do stuff like that. So you always have to be grounded when it comes to your just be grounded when it comes to your mental space, because men, they will do spell work on you to try to block you from your love life, block you from your money so you can depend on them. But the thing is, when you depend on them, they don't even want to help you. So it's like, why are you blocking the money, my money, when you know, you don't want to help anyway? You know, you're just jealous, evil, and you're vindictive, and you're a karmic, and you need to move on. But anyway, with that said, it says all self-limiting beliefs are clear from my energy and spirit and in flesh, which is why we received the magician card in the reversal. So what the Most High is saying is, you got to start working on your manifestations and your creativity. Start manifesting little things to come about, so that way when you start manifesting little things to come about, you will notice that your belief system will start getting stronger, because it's, you know, it's what you're going to start seeing. Like, you're going to start seeing your manifestations come to fruition. But you got to be consistent, okay? So let's get some more messages. We're going to use the Lenormand's deck. Yeah, I'm old school. I got the old Lenormand's deck. So, let's get some messages for the divine femme. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides of the highest white light, please give the divine femme a message. What do we need to know in regards to what could be blocking our love life, or, you know, any blockages that we may have? Give us some messages on what is blocking us, what could possibly be blocking the divine femme, and what we can do about it, like anything within that. So we got a snake. So we're gonna clarify this. All right. So the snake can be a complex meaning, especially in a relation to the divine femme. So in general, it represents deception, it represents manipulation, it represents complications and obstacles, okay? So the snake can represent complications, obstacles, or something tricky that must be navigated. So this could indicate a relationship or a situation where there is confusion or miscommunication or hidden issues. It also can represent transformation and healing. it's also, you know, because the snake is not always bad. Like the snake can also represent personal growth, spiritual transformation that leads to wisdom and rebirth. So when it relates to the divine femme, what it's saying is it's talking about intuition, wisdom, nurturing, and inner strength. The snake card can especially be meaningful for the divine femme when it appears, offering both warnings and lessons. So let's clarify this. Let's see what we can get out of this message. Let's see how this can relate to any of us and what we need to know in regards to the snake card. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, give me messages on why we receive the snake in the reading, on what is blocking the divine femme from their love life or anything outside, like what outside forces are causing stagnation when it comes to the divine femme. Clarify the snake card, ancestors, angels, spirit guides. All right, so we got the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands, ancestors, angels, spirit guides. Clarify the Ace of Wands. What is this about? Clarify this snake card with the Ace of Wands. All right. Clarify the Two of Cups. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides. Clarify the Two of Cups. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that it's difficult to start off as friends when you're meeting certain people. There could be, you know, men who are currently on agendas, on certain agendas. Their agenda could possibly be to, you know, be intimate with you. And this is what you give up easily. So with the Ace of Wands, excuse me. With the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups, this is telling me that you befriend this person, but what this person is really manifesting from you is to be the one to always give. Like maybe you're giving too much when it comes to your connections with people, and this is a struggle for you because there are a lot of people who are not knowing how to say yes. I mean, knowing how to say no. So when you get the Knight of Wands energy, what your ancestors are saying is like, you have to remember that you're a divine being full of life, love, and possibilities. However, when we get energy like this is what, you know, to me, this represents a masculine karmic that comes in, you know, with flighty energy, person who has sexual energy, you know. So we got the Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands energy, spirit. Clarify, who is this Queen of Wands? Like, clarify the Queen of Wands. Clarify. Okay. So we got the Queen of Wands with the Three of Swords, but I don't know if that came out in the reversal or in the upright. Clarify Three of Swords, ancestors, angels, spirit guides. Okay, maybe this did come out in the reversal. So what I'm seeing here is like the Queen of Wands is in conflict when it comes to her inner self, when it comes to her inner abilities, when it comes to her moving forward. You know, I feel like there's like a lot of constrictions that could be happening. Either way, I do feel like the Queen of Wands is a person who could be in a very, she could have went through a lot of toxicity when it comes to struggles with people or like people she didn't trust. What I'm seeing here is like there is an energy where with the Death card and the Hangman, she's putting a stop to flighty energy and people who cause confliction between her sexual energy and what she's not wanting to give. What I'm seeing here is like the divine femme is currently in the cycles when it comes to dealing with any type of men who come into her energy with the fight and flight type of energy. This is the divine femme. You know, the divine femme represents the Empress energy. So with Empress energy, this is a woman who is currently in her power. Six of Cups. Wait, let's clarify this. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides. What is this? So this is the Empress healing from cycles, from going through a lot of confusion. I feel like there are a lot of the divine femme who are currently no longer dealing with situations. Like they're not liking the, I feel like at this point a lot of us are getting used to we're getting used to the energy, or we're able to recognize flighty energy like this. This is what we're healing from. Men who come in sexually. This is what we're not wanting to be bothered with. This is what we're not liking anymore. And I don't even feel like, we're at the point where we're even arguing with it. When we recognize the signs of people who are being flighty and sexual, over sexualized, I feel like we're easily able to walk away from that. Because this is like childlike energy, teenage energy. This person comes in really sexual acting, and this is what you're not dealing with. So what else, ancestors, angels, spirit guides? What else do we need to know? Okay, yeah, so we got the King of Pentacles in the reversal. Give me some info on this, ancestors, angels, spirit guides. So this is a person who's satisfied in their inconsistencies. So this man who's a King of Pentacles could be lacking in stability. They could not be stable. This is a person who could be ungrounded. This is a man who has or needs direction in their life. They're pretty much satisfied where they're at. You know what I'm saying? And they have the audacity to want to come towards someone who's actually healed. But give me some more information on this person. So this is a person who could be going through a lot of pain. So what I'm also seeing here is that there are a lot of men who are dealing with pain. They're dealing with issues that they need to heal from. These are men who hold a lot of this inside. They could be disappointed in themselves. I feel like this is men who really need to start healing their inner child. So when it comes to the King of Pentacles in a reversal, this is someone who's not really focused. They don't know how to stay consistent in their life, and they're needing grounding. I feel like this is a person who recognizes what they need to do in order to become better. I feel like this is a person who's trying to figure out how to become their best self, because they know that this energy here is not assisting them in any way. I'm also seeing here with the King of let's see, clarify the Tower card, ancestors, angels, spirit guides. Well, this, I don't know, like it flipped over. But we got the Ace of Cups with the Tower card and the King of Cups. So I'm also seeing here that this person, clarify this. Ooh. See, the thing is, all they have to offer is intimacy. They don't have nothing to give at this time. Some of these men don't have nothing to give. And why? Like, they don't have nothing to give because, why is this Knight of Pentacles here, ancestors, angels, spirit guides? They don't have nothing to give because they fear their own selves. They fear their own selves. With the Hermit card in reversed, this is telling me that this is a person who doesn't like to be alone. This is a person who is, they may withdraw and may be antisocial. They don't really know how to express themselves. They could feel abandoned, or they were abandoned at one point. I feel like they're always in fight and flight energy. So this is a man who has been scarred or scorned. They try to be emotionally mature when it comes to their emotions, but deep down they're not really giving much because they have a lot of pain, and they're always in a very vindictive energy where they want to fight all the time. It's like they'll give love, but it'll be the love that it would be like anger involved in that. These are men who need to heal from anger issues. These are men who have attachments to third-party situations. They're always dealing with other women, and the women that they're dealing with are people that want to give love, but they're settling for little. These are a bunch of women from the past that they could have connections with. that left them out in the cold, that made them feel some kind of way, that got them in their head. Ladies, like, we gotta have, you know, we gotta be more in charge when it comes to our energy and us giving out the energy. We are in control. We are in control of ourselves. You know, we have to be in control of ourselves, because half of these men aren't healed. Like, you could read through these men. If you really took your time to know somebody and not really, like, give them too much of your, don't give them your body. Like, you just, like, listen to what they're saying. You will hear the hurt, and it'll make you want to walk away. Because some of these men, they pretend very well. So for the divine femme, I feel like you should listen more to the men. Like, the men that you meet, and keep yourself to yourself. Spirit is saying to continue to work on yourself. So we got the 7 of Swords, the Devil card, and the 5 of Cups. So this is a woman who's gained a lot of independence in her life. This is a woman who currently feels let me see. Clarify the Devil card, ancestors, angel, spirit, guys. Why do we have the Devil card here? Why is the Devil card here? Why is the Devil card here? The Devil card is here because you may be, okay, so there are a lot of women who could be independent financially. Yes, babe.
We have a game Thursday, not Friday. The Friday we got
Okay, babe. But anywho, guys, I'm just seeing that this, you know, there are women who, you know, they're toxic in their independency. So there is things that you need to heal, because you got trust issues as well for the divine femme. It's not saying that you're all bad, but with the 7 of Swords, you don't trust nobody. You know, shoot, there could be let me see. So what I'm getting here is this could be like past pain that you've been through in your life that you're no longer wanting to go through anymore. This could be you working so hard on your growth, working so hard on your independence, that when it comes to who you are as a woman, you're longing for something a little deeper, but you feel like there could be issues when it comes to deception and people who are toxic. You're like, what I feel like is like you're in a state of sadness when it comes to the divine masculine, because it's like you have such a disgrace. Like you feel disappointed in the divine masculine. You feel like where you're at in your life when it comes to your relationships with or the people that you've dealt with in your past, you feel like disappointed of who you slept with, possibly. Like, you could have slept with people from your past that you know you shouldn't have slept with. And in your head, you're just like, oh my God, like, I can't believe I dealt with people like this. This is what you can't believe you dealt with. And so, yeah, definitely true. This is what you've ended. These are the toxic cycles that you're putting a hold to, that you're ending. You're cutting off people like this. Like, you're cutting through the veil of people who have caused you to feel like, oh my God, like, I can't even believe I dealt with that person. And that's okay, you know. It do feel like it's a struggle, but you're getting through it. You know, you're giving your womb a rest. What else, ancestors, angels, spirit guides? What else do we need to know in regards to the divine femme? Okay, so we got the Judgment card with the 6 of Pentacles to clarify this. Okay, then we got the so there could be a divine femme under judgment for begging. Like, I feel like this person is begging or has begged This person could lack in self-love, who has begged for love, you know. Maybe this is a person who is currently trying to figure out how to become their best self because they feel really low. This person feels as if they've lacked for a long time when it comes to their their to self-love. Like they've never really taken care of their self when it comes to self-love and developing their, you know, taking care of themselves and putting the work in. I feel like this is a person who actually tries to rush when it comes to their healing. When it comes to them trying to become their best self, they're always rushing through it. And it's like, no, you know, it's a process. You know, you got to take your time. And you can't just rush to become the Empress. This is a long goal for you, you know, where there's going to be ups and downs. You know, there's going to be times when you're going to have to be very defensive when it comes to people. Clarify the Five of Swords energy. Yeah, so clarify the Tower card. So there is like an upheaval when it comes to the Divine Femme. You know, we got the Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands. You know, you're killing the energy of wanting to be intimate with every man. Like this is you done. Like I feel like there's someone done. Like someone's like, I know I deserve more. I know I want more. And in order for you to get more, you're gonna have to stop being intimate so much, you know? Because Queen of Wands energy, this is a person who comes off very sexual. This is a person who is possibly watching like a lot of porn too or something like that. What I'm seeing here is like spirit is like, no, like, or maybe this is what you were doing at one point and like spirit is cutting this energy off where you're needing to not take every cup. Clarify the Four of Cups, ancestors, angels, spirit guides. Why do we have the Four of Cups here? We have, okay, so this is saying you got direction, you got options, you got some choices. So we got the Six of Wands, we got the Three of Wands, the Six of Wands, the King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands energy, spirit. Why is the King of Wands here? What is this about? So this is, clarify the King of Wands though, because this King of Wands irritates the hell out of me. Okay, so you could have been dealing with a King of Wands, or there could be someone who's watching right now who's about to deal with a King of Wands energy. This is a person that you possibly dealt with who you've, I don't know, like it seems like there was an ending to y'all's connection. I'm seeing here maybe you thought this person was an option. This person was a person that you thought you could be in a relationship, but they coming up as the King of Wands. I'm not liking that person. Clarify the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is still holding on to you, and then we got the King of Swords who's feeling heartbroken. Doesn't necessarily have to be a sign, but what I'm seeing here is like when it comes to the King of Swords energy is someone who don't really have feelings, but they've been really hurt. Like they manifested their own hurt and now they're scorned. So like this is like a person who is guarded and they're coming off very intimate, but they're trying to balance their intimacy level. This is a person who doesn't want to come off as they're being intimate, come off as a person who's sexually driven, but they are, and they're trying to balance that to get to the Empress, to get to the Divine Femme. Ladies, listen here. If they're not the Emperor, I just, you know, where I'm at right now is like, you like these men coming up as kings and knights. Like, we need a little more energy when we're talking. What's up, Gemini Divination? Peace, my love. Thank you for coming in. But we need more action than just this flighty energy. You know, this to me represents a penis. This represents someone who comes in and out quickly. Like they're just coming in to be intimate and then they're running out. Like this is not what you need. But what I'm seeing here, what I kind of like about this person is at least they're trying to balance their sexual drive. It's a very difficult situation. What are they manifesting though? Ancestors, angels, spirit guides. Looks like they're they're manifesting the Empress. They're wanting to continue a connection with the Empress. But I'm not really getting like, okay, so if this person is manifesting the Empress, they're wanting justice with the Empress, but they're not healed. They still got a lot of pain. And I feel like they're going through karma. You know what I'm saying? So look out for the men who go through karma, or who is going through karma. And it's because of how they treated the woman in the past. You know what I'm saying? These are men who kind of left you out in the cold, chosen. These are men who pretend as if they wanted something more, but end up leaving you out in the out in the cold, running around here rampant with their sexual energy, breaking people's hearts, not really giving as much as they were saying they were giving. You know, with the King of Swords energy, guys, be careful of the King of Swords energy, because this is a person who doesn't really have a heart. They just, they don't care about nobody. What they do is they come in and out. Yeah. Yes, divine divination. Gemini divination. You're right. So we got the 9 of Cups. Clarify the 9 of Cups, ancestors, angel, spirit guides. So yeah, this is a person who has their heart blocked off. So for the divine femme, like, listen here, when you're having sex with people who represent the King of Swords energy with the Wands energy, this is a person that do not put their heart in nothing. They will F you, they will have sex with you without feeling. Like they won't even look in your eyes while y'all being intimate, okay? This is a person who's evil. They got like real issues when it comes to hate for themselves. And because they hate themselves, they gonna hate you. So when you're laying down with these men, it is what it is here. You know what I'm saying? It's like she wanted it. This is you crying, feeling defeated, because at the end of the day, when you're intimate with like King of Swords energies with the wands, this is a person that don't care about you. Be careful what you're being intimate with, because that energy can transfer to you. That's not a good feeling. Yes, TA. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, no thanks. Love me or leave me alone. This is a person that will have sex with you and never call you again. Like they got what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, ladies, stop giving your bodies out to men. It's time for you to take a rest when it comes to your body, because I'm not liking the energy. Like, these are men who are angry. These are men who don't even think of you as nothing, don't think of you as much. They need to remember who the divine femme is. These men out here, they're acting as if they're the prize. They're literally out here telling themselves and telling women that they are the prize. They got to F it twisted. And for anyone, like any woman, like I've seen like the women on the little dating things or whatever the shows they have, talking about I'm the prize. What can you bring to the table? Like, first of all, what you think about your mama? You know what I'm saying? What did your mama bring to the table? Don't sit here and talk about the divine femme, because we bring a lot to the table. You know what I'm saying? And this is the issue. Like, maybe a lot of you don't think that you bring something to the table, but you do. And we're going to talk about what you bring to the table. Because the issue is us not knowing our worth. You happen to have a deeper look at yourself and realize who you are. They got mom issues and daddy issues, definitely. And that does not pertain to us. We ain't do nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? So what this is a person needing to look deeper within themselves. Because listen, one thing I'm not going to do is be intimate with a man who don't have a heart. I'm telling you, ladies, I would prefer you to get a reading before you lay down with a man, because this is how they're coming. They think that they can just come in, talk real fast, kiss you on your cheek, buy you a dinner or two, and think, when we gonna be intimate? What do you mean when we gonna be intimate? No one's being intimate with your ass. Sit your ass down. Like, go to someone who's easy. And I mean, even for the women who give it up, like, literally, this is for everybody on here. Every divine femme. If you're like rushing to be intimate with somebody, stop doing that shit. It's not working for you. It's not working for you, and it's not going to work for you. You know what I'm saying? So this is someone who needs to put their foot down. You need to speak up for yourself. So when people run in like this, like, I feel like a lot of women, you know, when you're so desperate for love and you want attention and you want a relationship, it's kind of like, because a man is running, like, this is a person who thinks very logical on how they want things to happen. You know, this is a person who's possibly been coursed by other people. You know, they have a lot of clarity. They know what they want. They have sharp communication. And so when you speak to these people, these men, this is how they're coming in, because they know what to say to women who are blind, like women who don't really have self-love. They don't know, you know, they don't know how to look deeply at things. They just hear they hear certain words that they like that a man says, and it intrigues them. You got to come in as the queen of swords next time, ladies. Don't be giving your bodies away to these men. Like, you can't move fast with these men. I've been turning them down and making them wait to prove themselves as being committed. Yeah, it's time for us to put our foot down, ladies. And I declare, decree, and establish that every man who has a secret agenda to try to be intimate with a woman because they want their way it has the highest form of righteous judgment cast swiftly upon their head in spirit and in flesh. All wicked agendas of low vibrational men who are karmics, who are not healed, who don't have a heart, I declare, decree, and establish that the highest form of righteous judgment is swiftly cast upon your head for even trying the divine femme, even making the divine femme doubt who she is. Because we're divine, we are powerful beings. And if they don't know what we bring to the table, they need to sleep with themselves, like they've been doing. Empress and High Priestess energy, ladies. Ashe. Yes. And that's how this is what we're going to talk about, how to embody that High Priest and Empress energy, ladies. Because if you really want a relationship, it's just some rules that you're going to have to follow. You're going to have to follow. Because we're the ones that keep the house in order. Okay? We're the ones that keep the house in order. We're the ones that take care of the babies. We do that, you know? And so what I'm seeing here is like, guys, you don't know everything that's happening behind you. But these are men who want to fight your power. These are men who come in acting real kind, but they're not really nice. They have a secret agenda to come in, be intimate with you, and then walk away. You're going to have to notice what that energy look like. And it's just like any man who does that, like, I just want to smack the hell out of you, because you definitely going to receive karma for it. We're going to call that shit out, cuz for real though, I'm tired of it. Well, I'm tired of hearing about it. You know, it ain't happening to me. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they tried to do, that's dead and stinking. But it ain't happened to me. You know what I'm saying? But I know, like, what I'm reading here is like, it's happened to some woman. It's happened to the Queen of Wands. See, this is a woman here who feels, you know, this is a woman who's real sexy. This is a woman who got it going on, got a banging body. She's very smart. You know, she dresses nice. This is a woman who could be like successful. Either way, whichever way it is, you know, you are the woman that turns a man on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you real sexy. And this is what, you know, the thing is, a lot of women think that their beauty gets them ahead. But no, your beauty, just because you're beautiful, don't mean that you're not going to have issues. What Spirit is saying is that you have to have structure. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a formula, a secret formula that no man or no one knows about when it comes to meeting and getting to know men. Because the issue is, these men, they think that they can just run your ass, and that's not what it is. Just because they call it, like, because just because you're beautiful don't mean that you're insecure. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of beautiful women who are very, very insecure. And, you know, this is what you're going to have to fix about yourself. Because deep down inside, you don't feel this way. Ladies, we are all beautiful, okay? And maybe you don't feel like you're beautiful, but you are. And you have to know it. You have to come in the door understanding that. You have to know that not only are you beautiful, but you are more deserving to have any man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what these men preach about on these talk shows and shit. You're worthy, and you got to speak over yourself. You got to believe that, because someone kills their dreams every day dealing with men that don't want them. Like, why would you do that to yourself? We gonna put this in alignment for the divine film. You know, so what I'm seeing here is that the thing is, ladies, men, when they know your worth, they treat you better. But another thing is, men who know that you know your worth would try to play you and try to bring you down, try to knock you off your pedestal. It's only a certain type of man who will actually bring structure into your life and add to you and not subtract to you. So with the man, like, they do find that you're beautiful. They do find you being balanced. But there are men here who want to knock you off of your pedestal. You know, so you got to be careful who you're, what man, what person you're allowing in your life. Because what I'm seeing here is that there is someone who's currently manifesting you back, but look how they coming in, real sneaky and conniving. This is what you don't want, you know. See, the thing is, this person hates to lose. Clarify the Seven of Swords, ancestors, angels, spirit guides. Coming in real childish, trying to come in acting innocent, trying to come in saying, hey, like, they toxic. You know, this is a man who's very toxic. They have sexual issues. When it comes to different people they sleep with, you know, they're always sleeping with other women. And they come in playing around too much. This is what you're going to have to protect yourself from. Be careful of these type of men. Because these men, they will bring you down to the ground. They'll have you in third-party situations. Spirit is telling you that you got to know your worth. Because I feel like there's someone who's not sure of their worth. There's someone who doesn't believe that they are worthy of being in a true connection, a true divine connection. This is a person who is unsure about their divinity. Maybe you're asking yourself, am I worthy of a real relationship? Am I worthy of knowing that I love myself? You know, do I love myself? You're questioning that. Spirit is like, you got to work on that. You got to speak over yourself, because I feel like you don't feel it. You may feel because you've done too much. Maybe you've been a jealous friend. Maybe you slept with someone else's husband. Maybe you did a lot of things you weren't supposed to do. What Spirit is saying is like, you're going to have to call your power back and ask yourself why you're doing it, why you're thinking like that, you know? So what I'm seeing here is maybe someone didn't like me saying that. Clarify the Five of Swords, energy, ancestors, angels, spirit guides. See, the thing is, someone doesn't want you to know how powerful you are. They got an attitude to know that, damn, like, you actually know your worth, okay? So there are some men who are wanting to give you offers. Clarify these men. I feel like there is someone who's thinking practically about you. Like, one minute they are emotionally, like, they want to be in control of their emotions, because they do feel like passion towards you and they want to heal the situation, but I feel like it's difficult for them to heal. It's difficult for them to come in and actually, you know, come in the right way. So there are men who are actually wanting to heal, but to heal y'all's connection. But my thing is, how are you coming in? Listen here, ladies, be careful of how they coming in. Be careful of people from the past who are trying to trick you out of your new life. Because with the Six of Cups, this is telling me that there could be Um, Okay, so there could be someone who's wanting to trap you in the past. Maybe you've been having dreams about someone that you used to be with in your past, from your past. That person is literally trying to bind you to them. So be careful about men who try to bind you to them. These are men who, don't know how to move on, but they don't want to tell you they don't want to move on. They just want to trap you so you don't get in nothing successful. I declare, decree, and establish that all binding spells to past people from my to people from my past, from the chosen's past, and everyone in this lives past are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. I break all binding spells from people from the past, all relationships, all friendships. Because if you don't break these past binding spells, then you will be caught up in your past, thinking about the past and how things could have worked out and this, that, and the third. No, God don't want you to live in your past. God is saying to move on and start living in the future, start embracing life more. There are people who are sick about the past. They're like, damn, I wish I could make it better. So we got the Hierophant. What is this about? These are lessons that you're needing to learn. So there is someone who is stuck. They're not getting it. This is a person who's stuck and not getting it. Divine femme. Okay, so ancestors, angel, spirit guides, tell me about this Hierophant. So there's justice, okay? There's justice when it comes to someone trying to keep you stuck in the past. Someone's learning a lesson that they have to stop trying to do work on you to keep you in the past. And this is their stress. This is done. So whatever they tried to do when it comes to binding you in past relationships, past friendships, past whatever, past lovers, people you slept with. Listen here, this is called a true cleansing. So whoever did this cleansing to cleanse people, all men that they slept with, all past relationships and friendships from the past, you've gotten justice. You have a clean slate. Congratulations. All right, so you healed, and now I feel like a lot of you are in a place where you will be receiving love. Whatever it was is no longer. There was a huge change that, even though there was spell work that was done to keep you bind to a particular person or particular people from your past, they're shut out of your vault door. They have to go. These people are gone. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, these are like spirits. These are spirits. These are souls. Like, so, maybe when you sleep, you may dream of people who try to come in your past. Like, make sure you're closing those dreams out, like going back in the door and shutting the door. Or you're doing your declaring and decreeing and closing that cycle so that you can move on. Because maybe some of you could be, you could, but look, this person can't come back. This person can't come back. Look at that. Like, that's closed off. So whoever tried to come back in through your dream state or something like that, that's not happening. That's done. That's dead and stinking. What else, ancestors? Definitely a cycle that has ended, okay? So anyone from your past, like, you're healed from that, okay? So, of course, people not gonna like it, but you gotta have, like, with the Emperor here, this could be a divine masculine that could be coming in, or this could be just someone who's not wanting to hear that. So this is someone who's like not wanting to hear that. They're feeling sad about it. But the issue is, like, you can't give to that no more. This is done, This person has to heal. You've done your healing, chosen. It's time for that person to do their healing. Divine femme, So now, look at this. You see that? Clarify this energy here. So listen, guys. You got, like, people wanting to block you from your future. There are people literally fighting. This could be old friends. Like, even though the cycle has ended, there are a lot of people who still hold on to you, who still want to connect to you. So this could be also a blockage that you're having. People who want to rush in from your past, old friends that have not letting go of you. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides, what message do you have for this? What advice do you have for this or these people, or what do we need to know for the divine film? You're gonna get justice. So this is a done, dead and stinking cycle. So these friends that want to hold on to you, what the thing is like, they didn't appreciate you when you were around, but now they're realizing, like, damn, like, that was a real friend. Now they're like, they're wanting to hold on to you. But this is done. Like, your ancestors, spirit guides, the Most High has given you justice when it comes to past people. And this is just what it is. Like, this is a done cycle. And these are people who still are holding on to you. They're definitely holding on. They're fighting their way in. They're trying to. They're not letting go. But that's not your issue. Like, they have to heal. They have to heal. They have to know how to heal. And again, like, there could be a lot of spiritual people who are religious, and they don't believe in spiritual baths and things like that. So they're gonna have to find their way on how to do it, and that's just gonna be a struggle for them. It's gonna keep them stuck. It's definitely gonna keep them stuck in their religious practices. It's gonna be hard, and they're angry, but that's what it is. That's the truth. Okay, the truth will set people free. Even though they're going to be mad about it, the truth is always going to be the truth. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you believe. This is the year of I know. The secret is out. And it's up to you to maintain your spiritual gifts, learn your spiritual practices, learn how to heal, learn how to be your best self. It's up to you to use your gifts. If you don't know how to use that's what the divine has given you. If you don't know how to use it, then look, even the divine is saying that here. Like, I've given you the spiritual necessities. You were born with them. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they don't want to accept it, but that's on them. So for the divine femme, what I'm seeing here is that you're utilizing your spiritual gifts. You realize who you are. All is not lost, and I don't feel like all is not lost when it comes to who you are. It's just that where you're at is maybe there are some things that you're unsure about, that you're needing clarity on. There's some choices, some difficult choices that you're needing to make. I feel like you have to close yourself off to the wand's energy, though. Clarify the wand's energy. Yeah, some of you are dealing with fire sign men who are very intimate. You have to learn how to fight that energy. You can have fun, but don't give it up. You got to hold off on that, because they're not bringing nothing. They're not bringing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But a cold heart and intimacy. This is what they have to offer. A cold heart, lies, and deception. So this is what you want to get away from. If you are intimate with any of these men, be careful, because they're definitely coming through. New levels, new devils, okay? So you're going to have to watch your back when it comes to these type of men, because they're getting real crafty, and they're unhealed. They're unhealed. And I just heard, it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe. They're not trying to work with you. So be careful. These are people who could be sent to you. Spirit is saying, continue to practice your self-love and development. Always work on yourself. When you're alone, you're gaining more clarity, and getting your harvest fulfilled, So this is the self-love that you have for yourself, that you will be gaining. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it, okay? So you do have someone who is coming in, who has like emotions for you, but be careful, because again, with that King of Cups, Not saying that every man is perfect, but again, there are men here who are needing to be healed. And we can't just be up in here accepting anything. Because again, like, they have secrets, hidden agendas. They're learning what to say now, and you got to be careful of things that are not being said. Listen to the things that are not being said, Divine Femme. That's what you want to do. So the very first thing you want to know on your road to, like, this came, I think it came in the reverse, but if I'm gonna read it in the reverse or upright. But the first thing that you want to know, as far as as this divine feminine journey, is to know your worth. Never let anyone tell you who you are. You have to know who you are. See, someone literally tried to say some things to me to make me feel insecure, but the thing is, they're actually a nice person, but they're a weak man because they're guided by other people. They don't have their own mind. So this person was like, yeah, we're old, we're getting old. Like, another person literally told this person to stretch, or to what is the word, to expand on the word we're old. Now this person is like 8 years older than me, and then like the other person is like 11 years older than me. So for a person to try to expound on the word, oh, we're getting old, like literally trying to make someone feel insecure because of their age, trying to make a person feel like, oh, because you're a certain age, you're not gonna have too many options. There are men who want to break you down with the words that they say to make you feel as if you're not worthy. Or they try to, like, throw some of your flaws in the way or whatever. Things that they may not like about you. Like, my thing is, there are many things that I could say about you that I don't like. There are many things that the chosen can say about you that we don't like. But you sit here and try to bring a divine femme down because you're mad. What are you so mad about? Like, if any man tries to play on your insecurities, or they try to play on, try to bring you down with words, like plant things in your ear, because this is what men do. In order for them to break you, they have to plant certain things in your ear to make you feel as if you are not worthy, okay? So they'll, like, let's just say you're an older woman, okay, and you're looking for love, you're seeking love. Well, if you're an older woman seeking love, they're gonna play on your age, and they're gonna say, oh, well, you too old, maybe you should have stayed single, since you should just get used to single. It seems like you've been doing that for a while. They'll say little things like that, or they'll talk about things that you may find insecure about you, or they try to break you, okay? So this is why you're going to have to know your worth. When you're on this journey as a divine femme, anything that they speak over you, that they make you question yourselves about, you have to speak over yourself, and you have to speak to them and let them know, like, hey, I don't know what you mean, what you're talking about, but I actually love myself. And just because I am this age, or whatever age you may be chosen, maybe you may be older. You have to let them know that you will not project your fears onto me, because that's how you feel about yourself. You will not project your insecurities of how you feel about older women who would like a divine connection, or whatever it is, a woman who has kids, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? All of the superficial shit that these men, they just think that they're gonna find America's next top model, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, where we're at, chosen, we have to know our worth, divine femmes. We have to know what we're worthy of. You cannot be in this world walking around here not knowing your worth, because you're going to be played and picked on, bullied, okay? So you're going to have to come out of this energy of being angry and insufficient when it comes to self. You can only be mad at yourself coming out like this. The divine is telling you to be wise, having clear, decisive decisions when it comes to who you are as a woman. Okay? Maybe you need to dress a little better too. I'm getting like maybe some of you show too much. You have to represent yourself as a divine femme if you're really wanting to be that, okay? Listen to the message. So we got the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant, because this is talking about teaching. Yeah, so we got you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. So your ancestors, angels, and your spirit guides are asking you to remember who you are. Know your worth. Don't let anyone tell you who you are. You have to know thyself at all times. Okay, so we got the Magician card. Spirit is saying this is what you're capable of. You're capable of manifesting the true connection that you want. You know, this is what you want, period. And it is so. Ashe. Yeah. So if this is what you want, you're free to manifest that. What Spirit is also saying is like you're walking away from any pain or any difficulties when it comes to your relationships. I'm seeing here that Spirit is healing your relationships. Okay? So you're free from any pain that you went through. Anything else, ancestors, angels, spirit guides? So we got the Devil card. You're healing from toxic so what I'm seeing here is like you could be connected to like you guys, make sure y'all cleanse, because I'm also seeing here that some of you could still be having soul ties to people. Like this is a spiritual thing. So you have to remember to do your cleansings, because there could be someone who has a soul tie. Maybe you've been trying to heal for the longest. Maybe you've been having difficulty healing. And, you know, what I'm seeing here is that you still have a tie, like a soul tie, that you're needing to release yourself from. I feel like this person has did a lot to you. You know, this person made you feel real low. And you're trying to get out of this energy. I see that you're trying to heal, but you got to do, someone got to do more cleansing, because you're not what it is like the people around you. You still got people around you need to get away from. You around the wrong people. Your friendships. It could be a water sign that you're dealing with. Clarify the water sign, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Who is this water sign? Someone who's definitely this is a person who's gone through a lot of hurt currently. This is a person who's still excited about life, still trying to look into their options in their life. They could be going through tower moments where they're feeling like things are no longer the same. Like maybe you feel like, I don't know, like someone's feeling indifferent about the situation. Maybe this is a person who needs to disconnect themselves from a person from the past. Like you're needing to disconnect yourself from past people. Yeah, because you could be hurting from a past situation. Spirit is telling you that you need to heal. Like there's some healing that you still are carrying. Well, there's some healing that you need to do that you're still carrying around. You need to not just walk away, because I feel like you're walking away with a broken heart. You need to take a spiritual bath. If you've never taken a spiritual bath, like literally, you know, learn about spiritual baths, because I'm not liking this energy. It's like you're literally falling for, I don't know, like someone's not really taking accountability for the spirit that they have attached to them. You need to like literally heal, because there is an entity attachment, a soul tie attached to you, and you can't just walk away from this. You got to do some healing. You got to do healing, like some deep healing. Anything else? Yeah, there are people from your past that you're done with. This is a Tower card here. And some people are mad. They're still trying to manifest you back, chosen. After they done dogged you out. These people are stressed. These are men. You know what I'm saying? Like these are literally karmics. So with that said, clarify the Queen of Wands energy, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Queen of Wands energy is someone who's hurting at this time. You know, they received information that makes them feel like I gotta get myself together. I gotta fix it. I gotta do something. Like, this is a person who feels as if they gotta hurry up and fix something. But the only thing that they need to fix is what's within. Because I feel like maybe they're trying to offer you love or something, but you're not wanting it. You've walked away from it. You found freedom in this. Yeah. So, I'm also feeling like, clarify the Page of Cups. There is someone who has very immature behavior. A man who's mad that's no longer in your life, who's still trying to plot and plan, child. And they satisfied in their situation. They're still wanting a relationship with you. But they found like, they literally know that this is over. And there's nothing they can do about it. And so they're having to heal too. What else? So, clarify this. What is this about? I'm seeing here that there are a lot of you who are doing a lot of work on yourself. When it comes to you perfecting yourself and your bodies, I feel like you're working on that. And it's taking time. But look, I do see that you're coming out of this. You're healing from the past. Or you have healed from the past. You know, keep doing your work. Keep doing your healing work, ladies. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, ancestors, angels, spirit guides. What is this they're giving? So there is someone who wants to come towards you, but you're not dealing with this person. This person won't take no for an answer. This person is closed out of your vault door. They've been trying to manifest you back. They've been praying. But this is a person who needs to realize that you've moved on. You're protecting your energy. Clarify the Three of Cups. This is what's stressful to some people. Yeah. I feel like the light has been shone on people from the past, and they could possibly be receiving karma because of that. Because of what they've done. They know what they've done. They realize what they've done. And it's also people who realize that they've been moving real shiesty. People who been doing a lot of spell work on you, trying to block your love life, trying to block your financial situation. For what? You know what I'm saying? Because all that was healed anyway, and it will be healed. It's like the more these people try to like block you, the happier you're going to become in your relationships, the more you're going to be fulfilled in your life. Because the thing is, it only does a ripple effect to them. You know, you want to be good in your relationship. You know, you're not dealing with anyone who is cold-hearted anymore. Anyone who's dealt with a star seed and just kind of walked on, like, just literally walked on them like they were a freaking rug. Fuck you. Get your ass on somewhere, pretending to be someone you're not, when you're actually the one insecure. You're the one actually going through a lot of mental health issues, but you want to sit here and dog someone out who actually was there for you, who was really kind. And this person betrayed their profession to make it seem like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Like, ladies, just because you meet a man who may be a doctor, just because you meet a man that may be a lawyer, just because you meet a man that may be, you know, someone in the spotlight or something like that, doesn't mean shit. Because they could very well also be a person who's unhealed too. Don't be chasing after these men just because of what they are, and or you know what they represent, or you know how much money they got, where they live, or their title. Like, F that don't mean nothing. Cause the pastor who be teaching every Sunday, them people don't even be healed. You hear how many issues they go through having the audacity to lay hands on somebody. You gotta be kidding me, man. With that said, it don't matter what you do. We don't care. The divine femme at this point, we don't even care what you do, baby. What that heart do? What that mind do? What that discipline do? Like, if you a weak person, get the hell on. The divine femme is not dealing with that anymore. We're doing our due diligence. We're working on ourselves. And we embracing the energy of Mayat. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mayat represents giving and receiving. So where you're at, chosen, is, you're gonna get justice for how you've been treated. Whatever energy they put out to you is what you're getting, is what will be given back to them. So if it was fairness, if it was peace, if it was, their actions were aligned with justice and fairness, then yeah, you'll get it back. But if it had anything to do with anything unnecessary, trying to play somebody, trying to lead someone in a code, you having sex with a woman and leaving her heartbroken because you knew good and well you didn't want nothing serious with that person. You just played on your words to act as if you were someone that you weren't because you're evil. You got a negative spirit attached to you. You got a low vibrational entity attached, and you don't have no self-discipline. You just want sex. You're just nasty. Then you won't have no luck. And I tell y'all, start saying that to people who be playing you in your face. Tell them you're not going to have no luck. Because every time I say it, every time I tell a person, you're not going to have no luck, they don't be having luck, guys. If they not moving in this new world order that we have right now in the righteous way, they not gonna have no luck, chosen. I promise you. Anyone who's tried to do spell work on you, anyone who's tried to block your love life, anyone who's tried to bind themselves to you to block the new things that you got coming up in the future, they not gonna have no luck, chosen. We have Mayat here. We got justice. Whatever you put out is what your ass is going to get back. Give me another message for the divine femme. What do we need to know? Creativity, okay? So it's time to be creative because the blockages that they once tried to put on you are now removed. Any other messages for the divine femme? What does the divine femme need to know? What does the divine femme need to know? Ancestors, angels, spirit guides. Thank you. Alchemy. So at this point, for some of you, you may need to release surrender whatever pain and trauma. So I'm going to read that first. What number is that? That's number 44. Because again, number 44, it represents protection. So once you release, you're still going to be protected. You got to go with the flow of life. And you just got to know that everything is going to work out in divine order, divine timing. That's how I realize what God is doing. Like, if I knew that God was just always in control of my life in the past, and that the way that things were going was working out in divine order, I would have never worried. Because my prayers always get answered. So it's like, why worry when you know that God is always listening to you? This is why you always have to stay prayed up. This is why you always have to do your declaring and decreeing. Protecting yourself. Strengthening your energy. Speaking over yourself. Making sure you're reminding yourself of how powerful you are. How beautiful you are. You are a divine being. You are worthy. You bring everything to the table. Don't let no one tell you any different. I'm tired of these men up here talking about some native prides. You want to be you just want to be a woman. That's why so many men are emasculated nowadays, because they can't take being a man. This is the problem. They want to be a divine femme so bad. They want to take the woman. They want to take the woman's place so bad, talking about some native prize. How are you the prize? Because you got money? Because you can take care of yourself? Because you have your own place? Because you have your own car? What makes you the divine? What makes you what makes you the prize? I want to know. Like, okay, The same thing you have, a woman can have. But it's the order and the structure that the woman brings to the table. I don't care what you think, what you say. The woman is the prize. And anyone else has something to say to go against what I say, you're only saying that because you want to prove a point. You know, anyway, it says, let it go. Say out loud now, I surrender. These words cast a spell. Breathe them in. Release control. Stop binding around struggle. Hand the keys to the divine. Allow spirit to carry you and fill in the gaps. You don't have to figure it all out. Goddess has your back. Have faith in where you are at this moment. Everything I need to know finds me at the perfect time. So it's no need for you to have the struggle love or to force connections, because if you're forcing something, that means that it actually isn't for you. And what spirit is telling you is that God got your back. If it's too hard, release it. Stop running after things that are running away from you. Learn to be in the order, be in alignment with the divine, and ask the Most High to order your footsteps on where you should go, what you should do. Always bring God into your situation. So it says, create. You come from conjurers and creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gifts to multiply your magic. You are cosmic creatrix and creative force. You are a divine nation within one person. How creative do you allow yourself to be? Break out of your comfort zone and into your creative fertility. You have the power that creates planets. So yes, you are creative. No one else's opinion matters here. Let your inner child play to awaken your creativity. Creating is birthing, is manifesting. Goddess declaration, I am creative visionary. So with that said, chosen, God has given you the ability to create your life the way you should want your life. It's no way you should not believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen here. My child will not be, if she's with her dad, that's fine. But with my child, she's going to be burning candles and manifesting the life she wants. Okay? I will not force religion on my child, on my children. When they manifest what they want, they get what they want. I'm just a believer in that. I don't force religion on my children or, on anybody. It's free will, but we were pretty much forced into religion. And honestly, even Jesus walked on water and turned wine into what he do? He turned the wine and turned water into wine. So if Jesus is God's son and God gave Jesus the ability to walk on water and to heal and to do all these things and to use herbs and all of these other things that God gave Jesus the ability to do, why is it such a sin when they say when we do it? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to start questioning certain things that people tell us, because it's only to put fear in us to not use our creative abilities. So ladies, at this point, what the Most High is wanting you to do is to manifest the life that you want, meaning to really dig deep into your gifts, burning those candles, getting them black candles and releasing all the negative energy that you may have within you, taking you a spiritual bath, lighting you a white candle and a black candle to pull in positive energy and to release negative energy that you may have within and without. Okay, so spirit is saying to tap into your divine creativity. And we also have, remember, we did have the magician card come out in the reversal. So the magician card is pretty much saying that when some people are finding it difficult to manifest because of the way their thought patterns are. So you don't have to start meditating maybe more, or listening to more empowered information, listening to readers who talk about manifestation or, are uplifting or something, to be able to clear your mind of any fog that you may have like unbeliefs in. Because I feel like there are some people who are not as balanced in their chakras when it comes to their creativity energy. Spirit is telling you that it's time for you to become more in alignment. So yeah, so it's the root chakra. You have to, so it's talking about I have. So that's the root chakra, the manifest I don't know, guys. Look into that. I'm not about to do all that right now. But what you need to know is that in order for you to be able to smoothly manifest, you're going to have to get rid of a lot of the doubt that you may have, okay? So I do feel like there are a lot of you who are going through situations where you don't believe that you can have. And so Spirit is telling you to, like, any silent like, maybe you may have like the silent fears that you never say aloud. Spirit is telling you to start speaking those things out loud. Maybe someone tried to manipulate how you feel about yourself and may have put in certain information into your ear to make you feel low and make you feel unworthy. You're going to have to call that energy out. You're going to have to write it down. I declare, decree, and establish that all fear of the unknown, all fear of me not loving myself, or whatever it is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. You have to destroy that energy, because that's going to cause you to not step into your divine femme. Like, a divine femme is able to create and manifest. That's your job on this earth. You are a creative being. You do it from the womb every day. Okay, so that is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it the sixth chakra? The sacral chakra? I don't know. Yeah, it's the sacred chakra. So you got to manifest from your sacral chakra. You got to cleanse that energy, okay? Because this is all about manifesting. There are some of you who may feel blocked in your manifestations. So it says, Queen Nefertiti, she's talking about it's time for you to turn everything that life throws your way into gold. Into gold. You are on the path to fulfilling your purpose. Embodiment, you are an alchemist. You have the power to bend universal energy. Dare to transmute lead lead into gold by shifting from fear to love. Everything you desire exists in some form of loving energy. Match this frequency. See it in your mind's eyes first. Imagine it. I am loved fully. What does it look, taste, and smell like to be loved unconditionally? I am happy and healthy. See it. I am money. I am a money magnet. What does it feel like? Goddess declaration. Everything I touch turns to gold. So you're going to have to know these things, guys. Spirit is putting you in alignment and wanting you to call out what you're lacking. What you're lacking is creativity. Maybe you're lacking in your creativity. So it says reset your harmonic balance. You are out of alignment. Definitely. See? It says the sacred scales command you to give and receive. If you receive without giving, you are selfish and out of alignment. If you give without receiving, you are stuck in martyrdom and out of alignment. Giving and receiving is spiritual law and spell work. Give time, money, service, resources, and good vibes. If you are a generous giver, cultivate and practice of receiving. Receiving is a sacred feminine principle that makes many uncomfortable. Receiving compliments joy, support, pleasure, friendship, money, and love. They are all the same to spirit. Goddess declaration. I give easily and freely. I receive freely and easily. So there are some of you who may have difficulty receiving. I know I do, because I like to be the giver. But that's more the masculine. You have to balance your masculine and feminine side um energies, because when you are the giver, I mean, when you are balancing your giving and receiving, this is going to allow you to be able to manifest even more. So learn how to be more of a learn how to receive, because I feel like a lot of the divine femme have difficulty in receiving, because you don't want to come off as selfish. You want to be nice, but where I'm at, chosen, don't let a man tell you where they want to go out on a date at. Like, you tell them, no, I want to go here, because I was like, I didn't want to go to that place, but I said, since maybe that's all they had, they didn't have enough money to go to the other place. So I was just like trying to be nice, but I'm like, you know what? I don't know, like the secrets, the games, all this, like, dude, you're not coming over here doing that shit. All right. I declare, decree, and establish that all unhealthy pride and ego that prevents internal change is cleared from my energy and spirit and in flesh. So if you have an ego, spirit is telling you to release it. Because my thing is, when you meet a divine femme, that is a blessing to a lot of people. And you take it for granted because you've learned so much in one day. You don't meet many women who teach, who can assist in that way. You know what I'm saying? Calling out all of the nastiness that you got inside, especially with that nasty ego. Because there are men walking around here who literally think they're the prize, and they have mental health issues. Walking around in King of Wands energy, child. Like, how do you look walking around here thinking that you're the prize when you got pain that you're hurting from? You're distorted. Like, there are some issues that you have. And you walking around here like you don't care. You need to really seek some sort of therapy, That's a problem. That's a serious problem, And so, with as a divine femme, we are kind. We are nice, But again, you only get to meet a star seed every now and again. We are like needles in a haystack. You don't meet people like that. That's not that you don't come across energy like that. When you do, you be grateful and you treat that person kind, which is why a lot of the relationships in your past had to end, because you can't be feeling like you're not worthy. And literally, you're walking around with a divine femme and they're making you feel like you're not the shit. Like, literally, dude, are you serious? Get it together. Now this person is stressed because, they feel like, dang, I did actually learn something from that person. Like, guys, I literally made a man cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're a divine femme, you make people look within themselves. They were crying that night. Anyway, with that said, oh, I ain't run and tell that one though. They didn't tell that one. Yeah, but this person has an ego. So these men, they have egos and they feel like they don't like to be wrong. They're prideful. This is a person who doesn't want to feel emotion. This is a person who don't want to feel true pain. This is a person who's unhealthy. Like, they try to set you up, but you end up like you end up calling this person never mind. I ain't gonna go into it too much, but guys, I practice celibacy. I've been practicing that for a long time, a very long time, and I'm still on my journey to celibacy. I'm still on it, and I feel it's very, very important for all of us to continue to practice celibacy. Because it will lead to true fulfillment within self. You won't leave feeling unfulfilled when you put down your boundaries, and when you set boundaries and you stand on business, because there's no other options but for someone to respect you, even though they could be mad because you put down boundaries. But where you're at, chosen, is I don't see, like, this is what someone, it's like people, I do feel like so chosen, I do see you getting a relationship. There's gonna be, like, let me see, what is this? Clarify the Seven of Swords energies, ancestors, angels, spirit guides. So this is the end to the games. The end to the games is someone trying to be deceitful to you when it comes to the PP and all that. Like, you see right through it, chosen. Where you're at, you're not playing games with anyone who's trying to play mind games with you. You know what you want, Divine Femme. And when it comes to the offers, like, slow down on receiving offers. You got to make sure that whatever it's bringing, it has a heart, because these men don't have a heart. I don't like the King of Wands energy or the King of Swords energy. These people need healing. They really need healing, because they effed up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why these men are coming in the energy. But there is someone who's coming towards you who could be an emperor. That's what you're looking for, the emperor. You're not looking for that. The no kings or no pages or no knights. I mean, they have to be, it gotta be more. You know what I'm saying? And you know what you want, chosen. You know what you want, and you'll be celebrating that. But while you'll be celebrating, look what these people will be doing. They'll be mad. It'll be an ending of a cycle for people to come with low vibrational type of energy. People wanting to fight you. What is this? Clarify this, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Ancestors, angel guys, clarify the Five of Wands with this Seven of Swords energy. Oh, so it's an end to the games. Like, I feel like someone's actually wanting to work with you. This is someone who actually wants to work with you. This is someone who wants to be with you. So there's a man who wants to be with you. They're putting away childish games. Yeah, it's a man coming in, guys, for you. A real relationship. And I feel like, so you're blocking yourself off from being hurt again. You've been free from that. Clarify the Three of Swords energy, ancestors, angels, spirit guides. For the Divine Femme. What do we need to know for the Divine Femme? So with the Nine of Pentacles, you've done a lot of work on yourself. You're satisfied in your energy, and you're not going for any nonsense anymore. I know, like, with this, with us being celibate not celibate, but abstinence, having abstinence, and, well, shoot, it's been a very long time for me, y'all. I'm just seeing here that you've done a lot of spiritual work in between that time, So with you healing, with us healing, and, you're still being hopeful when it comes to your connections, your relationships. This is what's trying to block you, but it can't block you. They're not that powerful, chosen. They're not powerful like that. You'll have success. You'll have success and victory when it comes to your relationships. Because you remember, like, you're what you're wanting, like, you're not wanting to come. You're over this. You're over this. So someone's trying to keep it together. Maybe you're in an energy where you are brokenhearted and you're currently trying to heal. You're going to be coming out of that energy. You're trying to balance the pain that you've been through, possibly, Divine Femme. Definitely healing from a broken heart. This is, like, clarify the Four of Cups, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. This is you balancing out yourself. You do see hope. Clarify this. Yeah. Someone's manifesting you. You know, you could be calling in your divine masculine. This is what you wanted. You're over anything that was temporary. You want something more firm. You want a firm commitment. And you're going to be getting that, chosen. You will get justice in your love life. Believe it, okay? It's coming. You may not see it coming, but it's coming. And you're just going to have to be in that Queen of Swords. But love is coming. And this is going to be hurtful to some people. Okay? Because someone knows it's coming and they're sick. They're sick because they know it's coming in for you, chosen. And this is what you just know. Okay? So it is love coming, but someone is in pain because they know that it's happening. They know it's happening, and they know that that you no longer are dealing with someone from the past. This is what's being created for you in the future, chosen, for the divine film. So look out for it, because it's a whole new world. A whole new world. So also what I'm seeing here, guys, excuse my nail, guys. I got me a pedicure and a manicure today. Well, not a manicure, but a pedicure. Anyway, with that said, like, what I'm seeing here is like someone's willing to give you something from the past, but you're like over it with the 5 of Cups. It's just like, nope, you're not dealing with that. Nope, you're not dealing with it. And this person knows it. They're clear. They're pretty much clear on that. And this hurts them because they feel stuck. But it's not that you're trying to rub it in, chosen. You just know, like, you pray to God, like, God, give me something that is more fulfilling, you know, and you still have love for that person, and you pray for that person to move on those past friendships and people that no longer deserve to be in your energy. You're just in a space where you're just like, I know what I want now. I know what I deserve in my life. And I know that the Most High is going to grant me my wish. And so with that said, Divine Femme, you have opportunity here where it's not going to be a page. You know, page represents childish energy. It's not going to be a knight. Knight represents teenage energy. It's not going to be a king. King represents, you know, it's okay, but it ain't the emperor. It ain't the emperor. This is what the divine is blessing you with. Okay? So get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. And while you're getting ready, continue to work on yourself. Continue to show yourself love. Don't just, you know what I'm saying? Listen, it's levels to this. It's always levels to this, guys. And believe it or not, everyone who's in a relationship is not happy. So if you're actually, you know, you actually can be in a fulfilled relationship if you go by the rules. There are a lot of people who cheated on their connections. They jumped into things that they knew good and well they weren't supposed to be in. That was not divinely guided. That was not divinely guided. You know, so what you have or what you will be having is something that will be divinely guided by the Most High God, Mother and Father. Let me get some messages out of the Wild Woman's Oracle deck. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me some messages in regards to the divine femme, and according to this message, what do we need to know at this time? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light. Thank you. So we got Piece of the Goddess. This is number 14. Let's look at this and see what this is. All right, so it says, What is one thing I can do today that will make me feel a greater sense of inner peace and tranquility? This card is calling you to calm any anxiety you might be feeling by reconnecting with the goddess. Planting our bare feet on the earth, breathing in fresh air, soaking in natural light from the sun, and submerging our bodies in water are the simplest ways to reconnect with the peace of the goddess, as the four elements, earth, air, fire, and water, are physical manifestations of her love. But if getting out into nature is just not possible, there are many ways we can return to inner peace, and such as by being present in the unconditional love of an animal, or reading a book that fills our heart with joy. While feeling some anxiety on occasion is only natural, consistently high levels of anxiety and even anxiety attacks are unfortunately becoming the new norm in modern Western society. Due to living in a crowded concrete jungles, information overload from social media, and long work hours, our minds are often racing, overthinking, and overanalyzing. By reconnecting with the great goddess, the divine femme, however, we can always come back to a place of inner peace and serenity. And it says the symbolism: after an overwhelming day, this young weakened witch is taking time to solitude to connect with the goddess and her own divine feminine energy within. She has chosen to do so by journaling, reading, praying, and spending quality time cuddling and playing with her little white cat while surrounded by inspirational quotes. So, guys, you stay busy, you stay active. Don't worry about no man. You stay manifesting, calling your divine masculine in, but you don't focus on it too much to where it's like an overload, where you forget about your journey as a divine femme. You know, remember, you are the prize. You are the prize, honey. You are the prize. And so we're going to get a last message. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides, please give me a message that will resonate with the divine femme tonight. This book is so heavy. What do we need to know? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light. What do we need to know at this time? Oh my God, guys. Please give me a message. What do I need to tell us at this point? Thank you. Gateway sacred words. Ancestors. Okay, wait. Okay. So this is talking about sacred words, spiritual garden, Tabuti. We got ancestors Zora, Neely Hurston, Margareta Walker, the elders Maya Angelou, Toni Morrison, Camellia Bro, Nikki Giovanni. And let's see what this is talking about. The sacred words altar work face the heart to the east to the rising sun. Mount pictures on the wall above. Okay, so what it's saying is that your spiritual team is wanting you to create an altar. So if you don't have an altar, they're wanting you to create an altar. So they want you to mount pictures on the wall above. So it says pictures of your spiritual garden, pictures of your ancestors, pictures of your sacred self, a picture of your elder, and a picture of a contemporary. What is that? A contemporaries. Maybe like your aunties or something is what I'm thinking. You're going to get a baptism bowl with water in it. You're going to get an ankh for that represent external life, and it represents the womb for the woman. And then you're going to get a yellow candle for fire. A feather, of course. You're gonna need some anointing oil, maybe some eucalyptus. So what it's saying, it says food for the altar and your ancestors bowl, organic non-GMO fruit. Place a rolled up papyrus with a ribbon and pin on your altar. So let's see what this is talking about. Okay. The sacred words rule the throat center. The sacred words eliminates communication problems and blocks in the expression of your creativity. So we were talking about creativity, guys. So maybe this ancestor altar will assist you in becoming more creative, especially if you have your face on your altar. I don't necessarily agree with you putting your face on your deceased loved one's ancestor altar. I suggest you make your own altar and you honor yourself on your altar. You feed yourself on your altar. You put things that you love on your altar, like your favorite perfume, and you write notes and things of what you want to create and put it on your altar. It can be a small place. If you don't have that, like, just let's just say, like, every grand rising, when you get up, you get you a pink candle and you light the candle right on there, I love myself. And while you're getting ready, have that pink candle, have it burning as you get yourself dressed, and take time in your on yourself when you're getting yourself together, you know because this is going to assist you in speaking life into yourself. The things that you thought were not good about yourself, you're speaking over and you're saying, I am good enough. So it says they want you to work on your creativity. It eradicates the expression of destructive, deliberating words that lessen self and others. The sacred words initiation gives you the power to communicate honestly, creatively, and holistically throughout every aspect of your life. The sacred words initiation teaches you to speak words that build, rejuvenate, and heal self and others. So this is what we're needing to do. Maybe we speak negatively over ourselves, and Spirit is saying, no, you got to change your vocabulary when it comes to you speaking over yourself. Gateway 1 is a sacred works will help you to eliminate sacred word blockages, thyroid problems, bronchitis, throat blockage, laryngitis. The spiritual exercise of ascension are to be performed daily for 7 days. The number for the spirit, they will awaken your inner gateways of divinity so that you may come to your full sacred center. And then they want you to take a spiritual bath. So it says a bath with eucalyptus essential oil heals the respiratory system and throat. So maybe you need to cleanse your throat chakra. It attunes you to the power of Tahuti, garden of the spoken word, and promotes honest, reliable, and successful communication or creative expression. Since the eucalyptus is strong essence, use it sparingly. So only use like 1 to 2 drops only on the body. When bathing, add 4 to 6 drops of eucalyptus oil to your bath water. And remember, don't add the oil until your bathtub is almost full. Set up your sacred altar on the first day of your entry into the gateway. You may set up your altar according to your own spiritual or religious beliefs. Sit quietly and meditate. Okay? So these are ways to liberate yourself and put yourself in a space of happiness, peace, serenity. As you work on yourself, you're able to create more because you've opened that gateway up to where you can start manifesting a lot better than usual. Because that's why a lot of us have issues with our manifestations, because we speak horrible over ourselves, or we have not closed the cycles of what other people have said about us. So other people have really spoken badly behind your back. So you got to declare, decree, and establish that all negative negative gossip that has been spoken about you that is not in alignment with who you are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All lies that have been spoken about you are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh, because that energy that they talk about and they lie about on you, it carries. It carries, okay? So you gotta destroy that energy. Because people have said some foul things about the chosen ones, about the divine femmes. We're gonna have to release and destroy that energy out of our flesh, out of our memory, out of our memory bank. Wherever it is. You're gonna have to delete all of that. Okay, we're gonna do a reset so that we can manifest clearly. Because obviously, if I'm getting all these cards about creativity, what Spirit is saying is that you are the creator. This is what you have to know. You gotta know that you are the one creating your life. And if you don't know this, you know it now. So we're going to say the Sacred Woman spiritual prayer. So let me get the bell, because it's telling me to ring the bell. All right, so I'm going to ring the bell. And this is for the Sacred Women, all right? So we're going to clear the energy. All right, let's go. So it says... I'm already playing the sacred instrument that they wanted me to play. And it says, beginning and end of the prayer, as you open your psalms to the sacred spirit or gently place them over your heart, recite this. Okay. So Sacred Woman prayer is Sacred Woman in the making. Guys, if you guys can repeat it after me, while if you can, or just say it in your mind, say this over yourself. We're going to say it. Sacred Woman in the making. Sacred Woman reawaken. Sacred Spirit, hold me near. Protect me from all harm and fear. Beneath the stones of life, direct my steps in the right way as I journey through this vision. Sacred Spirit, surround me in your most absolute perfect light. Anoint me in your sacred purity, peace, and divine insight. Bless me, truly bless me, as I share this sacred light, this sacred life. Teach me how to heal with the inner and outer elements of air, fire, water, and earth. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Okay, this is one more, and I'm going to just read this one. Ring the bells, beat sacred drums, or play another instrument at the beginning and the end of the prayer. Okay, so Divine Creator, Creatress, assist me and speak. I'm going to say us. Assist us in speaking Hekel words of power. May our words be anointed. May our words not damage our soul. Divine Mother, help us to speak words that heal, words that empower, words that build, words that transform. Help us guard our words so no venom passes our lips and no destruction results from our speech. Rather, may our words impart light to souls who are seeking your face. If our words show us to be out of divine right order, may our mind and mouth be cleansed. Help us to not speak words that break down the divine in us or in our sister or our brother, our mate, our child, our elders, or our ancestors. Divine Creator, Creatress, place words upon our lips that make our voice disperse sacred medicine. May our words be lotus blossoms that encourage all the souls we meet to reach for greater heights. May our words speak with our breath and sing your sweet song of life. Because of the words and the evolved tones that we utter, may goodness follow us all the days of our lives. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And so this is what we're doing. We're speaking positively over ourselves, and we are being able to create the lives that we want through being able to being able to speak power into our words so that we can release anything that is negative. Peace, Tarot Destroyer. How you doing, girl? So yeah, that's what I have, guys. So I'm gonna read a last message from the Wisdom Oracle deck, and then we're going to get out of here. Girl, you came late. You missed a word, but thanks for your engagement. All right, so let's get the last messages from the Divine. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what last messages do you have for us? What do we need to know? What messages do you have for the Divine Femme? What messages do you have for the Divine Femme? Ashe. So we got time for a nap. So I'm going to read this. I'm going to read the love one since this was kind of like about love. So we're going to read the love one. All right. So it says, the spiral quality of events. Oh, no, that's not it. 24. All right, so it says rest, rejuvenation, and renewal, temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. When it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's good to take this time out to get to know yourself. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. Don't force anything now. Allow things to flow naturally and beautifully. Renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your partnership, relationship, and give it a rest so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. And then this one is what it says as well. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your list, your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction, as you observe without engagement now. Ashe. So yes, guys, that's what we have. The people that were in your past are not for you, okay? And this is the message. Like, Spirit is allowing you to rest, and is asking that you take time to allow your manifestations to come in, because you got new things that are coming in, guys. New relationships. Spirit is wanting you to imagine how you want your life to look in the future, and they're telling you to create peace for yourself. This is what I got for you guys, okay? So with that said, I do feel like there will be some gifts being exchanged, and that you do have a leg up in a situation. Maybe you will be mending with someone in particular. Not sure what that is about. But with that said, guys, we are Divine Femmes. We are look, this definitely represents Divine Femme energy. So Spirit is saying that continue to rest in your feminine energy. Now is the time for you to start receiving, okay? So whatever that is that you are wanting to manifest, continue to work on yourself, guys. Focus on self. Become even more empowered when you speak words over yourself of enlightenment. This is a self-love journey. In order for you to be your best self, you're going to have to always put love into yourself. With that said, guys, I will talk to y'all later. Have a wonderful night. And I will speak to y'all in the grand rising. Peace. I love y'all. Mwah.